Hey everyone, it's Justin Bartlett with Ministry Sync here again. Today we're going to watch the third part of our three-part interview series with Vicky Botsford, President of Life Steward Ministries. This week we're going to wrap things up by talking about guest speakers and the table host model. We really hope you've enjoyed this video series, and the other two segments, if you've missed them, can be found on our website at www.ministrysync.com. Then click blog. Now let's go to the video. Speak to that. Speak to the idea of that I just need to get a really famous person in those doors that night and everything will all work out.
Yeah, this is probably one of those hot buttons for me too, because I think early on when I had to make those kind of crucial decisions back when I was in the hot seat of putting these things together and working at it from headship of a ministry position, I made all the classic mistakes. And I thought, oh, it was just getting this person or that person. And some of those people, in my opinion, not all, but come with some liability, meaning there could be some risk in going down that road. And if you're going to go down that road, you need to calculate the risk. Risk of, again, how high is the honorarium? Does that person have their own soapbox, meaning how are they really kind of linked or related to what you're wanting to communicate to your potential donors? I think that's one of the biggies. You know, we could kind of, does it draw people just for the speaker and not for the ministry? I've seen that happen where, oh my goodness, like, oh, if I could just get a seat there, may not really be a person who you've had an opportunity to prepare the expectation to give. So they're really coming over here to hear the speaker. And again, there's a lot of risk and liability. So it's not the kind of thing where some of these decisions is never, 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 never.
Yeah.
But there certainly are things that need to be very calculated, thought through. You kind of know what you're getting into. The ministry's prepared to go there. And I think one of the biggest things for smaller ministries is we think they're going to do the job. You know, we could just kind of get this notion of, oh, if we could just get so-and-so, and then we just kind of hand over it all on a silver platter and say, make it happen.
Right.
Well, the speaker, the two things I would like to say about speakers are this. Number one, speakers are a matter of marketing and promotion. You know, the person who is, to me, as a ministry leader, oh, if we could just get so-and-so, might be a no name to the general constituency out there that would come hear this person. Yeah. So it really is more left to me and how to market and promote this. Secondly, the ministry that's putting on this event has got to kind of change their thinking, and the thinking would be more like this. The speaker is to complement the program. Not the speaker is the be-all, end-all to the program. Right, yeah. That's a healthy approach.
So I've touched on a couple of the things that, you know, I get asked a lot at Ministry Sync, and just if there's any other hot button kind of pitfall issues that you come across that come to mind, that leap to mind as we're here, just to add into that, and you know, the years of trainings that you've done, what jumps to mind? If one or two things that maybe that we haven't talked about today, you see ministries facing.
I think a really big one would be a strong, what we would say, a table host strategy, meaning you're basically utilizing relationships that you currently have and asking those table hosts to go about a very kind of refined process that you're directing and shaping and shepherding to get the right people to come to this event. That it's not an event to give away free dinners. Yeah. You know, I say this is not a let's give away free dinners or let's fill the seat with warm bodies. Both of those things very much could backfire on you. But it's being very strategic in your planning process, putting the amount of time into it, and recruiting the right people to be table hosts that are then going to understand what their position is to invite people, the right people that they've prayed about and sought, and then preparing them with the expectation to give. So that's just a major home run. That's a very, very key concept. That is a bulk of the work there, because here's the thing. We can spend a lot of time having the greatest program, and we can have all the wrong people there.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, when it comes to, would you like to invest in this ministry, it falls flat because we really haven't done our job to prepare the people or invite the right people.
Yeah. Well, that's good stuff. That's powerful. I mean, I think the table host thing is, from what we've seen, it's so good. We've seen that before where, they put on, everything went smooth with the night, but it did fall flat. And their biggest thing was, I think next year we got to consider who comes to this thing. And we need to pour more into our table hosts because they're really the advocates for the ministry. They're the face out there in their churches and in their surroundings to invite people to come. So thanks for showing up to our first blog, everybody. And we'll look forward to posting more stuff online soon. And I'm Justin Bartlett from Ministry Sync. And this is Vicky Botsford from Life Steward. Thank you.